WeBuild, a location-based mobile learning game. WeBuild is an Android application that is running on every Android device with version 2.1 or higher. After starting, you have to insert your login information. You can change some options like the OpenFire server address, the corresponding port number, and the multi-user chat service name. You can either save the values or set the fields to the default values. After logging in, the main game menu is showed. You can create a game, join a game, start the queue center in which you can answer multiple choice questions, open the help topics, or change some settings. If you are logged in as advisor, you can open the map editor. Here you will see the Google Maps. You can use it like a normal Google Maps, and you can insert points of interest on that map. The point of interest are construction sites, banks, and warehouses. The user handling is very easy. If you want to delete a point of interest again, simply click on it. Furthermore, you have several options available. You can save the game, specifying a file name. That game will be saved locally on your device. Then you can load the game. You will get a list of already saved games on your own device. You can change game-wide settings, like the game name. This name will be displayed when other players search for this game. The team names can be chosen when the players are selecting their teams. If you now start the game, you will come into a waiting room activity where you have to wait for the other players to join you. If a second player now is starting the game, he is logged in as user, the user information can be saved. Then he can click on the button Join Game, and he will get an option dialog where he can choose what for a game he wants to join. He wants to join the game we recently created. Then he will join that waiting room as well and can use the chat feature, the chat functionality, to chat with the other already logged in users. Before starting the game, the user should choose their teams. That are the teams the game creator defined in the game options at the beginning. Now I logged in a third user to show multi-user interaction. For that I used the emulator on a computer. So on the right corner here you can see the emulator on the PC, and you can see that I can interact with all the other devices as well. That emulator user, we will choose now a different team so that we can show during the gameplay that they have other possibilities. Is everyone successfully logged in, the game creator can start the game. Then a command will send to other players that the game is started. You can see that now the Google Map that we designed before as a game creator is shown. And the game players can now use that as a playing venue. Important is to activate the GPS signal, otherwise your own position isn't displayed. You can see that the right mobile phone is displaying the advisor icon because he's logged in as game creator. There are several options possibility. You can design your user interface, for example by activating or deactivating the features like the deposit view. You can use the chat functionality. You can see the mechanic icon on the left mobile phone. It is that user that is logged in the other team, the emulator in our case. You can activate a compass to simplify the orientation, to have a better look. You can deactivate the chat. You can change the view of Google Maps to satellite view. Sometimes it's easier to orientate yourself if you see more objects. Now the GPS signal is updated, and I can see my position. If I click now on a construction site, I can build a building. It is directly transferred to all the others so that they can see the current building state as well. Usually, the points of interest displayed on the map are location-based restricted. That means that you have to go close to that point of interest to interact with him. The third user can build buildings as well. And again, they are displayed on the other users' screens. Initialized construction sites are clickable. So if I click on a construction site that are created by myself or by my team members, I can change the building phases. If I click on construction site created by other teams, I can only see that this is corresponding to another team. There are in total 3 building phases. After that, a building is finished. If I click on a finished building, I can see how much rent I will get. A game is finished when all construction sites are completed successfully. As an advisor, I have more options to choose. I can change game-wide settings, like switching off the proximity alert or finishing the game. Every player has a possibility to do trading. You have to choose the recipients. It can be only a player out of your own team. Then you have to define how much money or wares you want to transfer to the other player. You will see that your money is reduced and the other person's money is increased. Furthermore, I can click on a warehouse and buy sand, bricks or cement that I needed to go on in the building phases. To buy wares, I need to have money. To get that money, I can click on the bank. After that, the queue center activity is opened. In it, the question is displayed to the user. At the moment, single choice and multiple choice questions are supported. I can read the question, see a picture to that question, and I can answer the question. Then the query is sent to a web service and I will get a result. In that time it was correct. Then I can click on the next question and I will get the next question. If I want to resize the pictures, I can click on the pictures to get more information. If I click again on the picture, it will minimize again. I can choose an option, click send again, and will get a response. Simply click the back button to get back to the map view. In conclusion, I can say that the mobile learning location-based game WeBuild was a successful project. It was well accepted by the students in the test run, and especially the easy usability and the game idea were praised.